detective is back in the scene. Let's see. Ah, I remember. My shoes are dropping sand. Radio plays agreeable music at a polite volume. Oh, tiny oil paintings of previous borders. Pot of flowers or nothing. Wait, this pot of flowers saw nothing because I can speak to plants. I wonder if this plant says anything. Ah, damn, plant. The bathroom door's locked. You have anything to say, Gabby? I guess. Okay. Whoops, no one was not meant to leave. No crumb to be found on the dining table. Miss Brewster keeps this place spick and span. Telephone. A little note next to the phone says, "Do not use phone." I want to use the phone now. Only Miss Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Ooh. Room 2D, but really they're all 2D if you think about it. Haha. Really. Knocking the door. Should probably check out the crime scene in 3C before trying to interview with the lodgers. Okay, fine, I'll go to C. A communal hat rack, but nobody's using this at the moment. Shoes. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspects of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Take the shoes. They'll be safer with you. Extra high-heel shoes. I know I got sandals. What about shoes? Elegant shoes for sophisticated ambulations. Oh yeah, that is definitely much better. Oh yeah, now I'm walking with style. The two pointy-leafed plants are holding the frondy one hostage. No. No. I like the walking style now. Okay, 3C. I'm on my way. It's room 3C, the site of the incident. Unlock the door. You unlock the door and put the key in, and in the secret pockets you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's nobody in sight. Investigate. This whole kid's gonna get him on there. Holy jeez, is there even this much blood inside a person? Use fishing rod. Huh, nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bed, except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. The window is locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. An ordinary wash basin, no clues here. There's also a mirror. First is fish. You won't be needing this anymore. You got an item, handful of clean water. Okay. Let's check the pool. Hi, Mackie. Smile. Do I change my look? Frown? Scowl? Ooh, I like this one. This is my new look. I'm angry. Don't mess with me in my high heels. A wardrobe is locked. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. Roll up the rug and... Whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and the glyphs appear to have been burned onto the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dotagram. And it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great. Like a regular old murder wasn't enough. Ooh. A creepy occult ritual circle. There's little blobs of old candle wax on it. And everything. Okay, time to investigate. It'd be best to report back to Miss Brewster first. Okay, fine. Jeez, man. Don't mess with me in my high heels. Hi, Miss Brewster. Miss Brewster stands by the kitchen door, looking stern but frazzled. Strazzled? I like that word. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look at room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, madam. Well, I've always felt a lodge's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodges involved with the cult? Do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. We'll have to ask around. Okay. I'm a little bit suspicious of Miss Brewster. I don't know, just me. Let's start with going from right to left. You knock on the door, a nervous-looking salesman peeks up. What are you doing out in the hallway like that? Don't you know there's murder on the loose? I'm investigating the murder, actually. Thank God somebody is. What do you know about this other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglass salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victims, by the way. Okay. There's no response. You try the knob, but the door's locked. Maybe my shoes are quite loud for them. You knock on the door, and a salesman sticks his head out. Yeah? Oh, hey, I know you. Oh, hey, yeah, you're the guy selling pants like before, right? That's me. What's up? Wanna buy some pants? Not just now. I'm investigating the murder. Yes. Yeah, really risky business. Do you know of the other salesmen that live here? Not really. Just the guy who sells those little ring pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and bubbles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. Thanks. Okay, interesting. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me, so it's not that one. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. So it can't be this 3D. And it's not the one above him. So it's either 3A or 3B. So it must be 3B. So this is the guy who sells the cult stuff. I'll get to him just after I speak with 3D. You knock on the door. Voice calls out without opening. Hello? Hi, I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys. Although, I think there's a guy who sells brushes who's neighbor with the guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. Good to know. Knock on the door and the salesman opens it. Hey there, something I can help you with? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know how I'll know any of these guys. There's a feather that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. No problem. Anyways, this is the guy. You knock on the door, and the salesman looks out. Hello? Who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one sells brushes. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? This is like talking backwards here. Is the salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. That is such a backwards way of answering a question. But I know it must be 3B who does the cult stuff. Okay. Let's see, is there any doors down here that I can knock on? Nope. Oh, that one. Okay, so starting from the beginning. Oh, it's you. All I know is that cult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman, and they're both still alive. All I know that a cult salesman doesn't live in the room below the sales glass salesman. Sales glass salesman. Okay, so let's verify that, and then we can start crossing things off. I believe you are the sunglass salesman. Yes. So he doesn't live below him, obviously, because they both verified each other. The only two guys I've met around here are the jokes and gag sellers, who lives on this floor, and a pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. Okay, I feel like I need a pen and paper here, because they made this in a really complex, stupid way. You guys are probably going to hear me like scripting notes here, because they speak in cryptic ways of who they know. So I'm going to assign positions to everyone. So it goes from 3A, 3B, 3C, and 3D. And then obviously 2A, 2B, 2C, and 2D. Now, we know that 3C is the murder, so I'm just jotting down little notes here. Okay, now let's start from the beginning here. They made this a proper investigation, which I love it. Okay, so room 2D. All I know is that the cult salesman doesn't live in the room below the salesman, sunglasses salesman. They're both still alive. Okay, so we know that 3A is the sunglasses guy, and from 2D he says that is definitely not the occult person. What's 2C? Nothing. So 2C we have no idea on. So we have no idea who this person is. We know that 2D is Scared Man. And we know 2A is Sunglasses Man. Let's check what 2B has to say again. So this is the guy who sold me the pants. All I know is the guy who sells drinks lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. So he hasn't really given us much evidence. The guy who sells ringers lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Now, who sells trinkets? All I know is the guy who sells occult stuff doesn't live above me. So we know that. So occult is definitely not 3A. And he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. So it seems that I am still missing quite a bit of people here. Let me just verify here. 3D. It was just the brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. So we know that he's the pants salesman. So he's the brushes guy. So 2A is brushes. I'm probably doing an investigation here, okay? So we know that there. I remember you not really giving me much information. All I know is the guy who sells the rings lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. The rings and trinkets, we don't have anything about that just yet. Maybe? The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Jeez, this is such a weird way of saying it. Jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one, so he's saying who lives next to the brushes guy. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one so he's basically just told himself that he's not the salesman that sells jokes and gags. That's what I get from this, because the salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. So I know who Brushes guy is, but he just verified. Salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Yeah, he's just verified he's the one who sells jokes and gags. No wonder he's a really annoying piece of crap. Okay, that's still leaving me with 2C and 2D are basically. So he just verified he's the jokes and gags guy. The only two guys I've met around here are jokes and gags, seller who lives on this floor, which I know, and a pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. Yeah, so I know who the pants hawker is. However, I don't know the position of 2C and 2D. Okay, so I've narrowed it down. I believe I need to find out what this guy has to say again. Doesn't live above me, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Okay, so we know that it can't be 3D and it's not 3A. It's not the pants hawker. Oh, wait, sorry, what did he say? Sells rings, lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Now, this is the only one I don't know who it is. Who sells the rings? What is a ring? I'm gonna look this up. Oh, okay. That's a pistol. Okay, I can understand that. But who sells trinkets? Wait. I actually don't know the murderer's position. I wonder if Miss Brewster can help me figure out the last piece of the clue. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, excuse me, Miss Brewster. Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer and the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, wow. Can I have a look? Certainly not. That's private. And you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. Guess you have a point there. Okay, so 2C is Miss Brewster. But now that doesn't make sense. Because 2B says that the guy who sells the rings lives under the guy who sells trinkets. And we know that the cult guy is not 3A, because 2A and 3A are verifying each other. 3B is a joke gag guy, unless I got that one completely wrong. 2D, the guy who sells the rings lives underneath the guy who sells trinkets. Russian salesman, you see, he gives me crap evidence, because I already know that. He also gives me crap evidence. So I have no idea, because the only person that hasn't given me any valuable information is you. Because you said that he lives right underneath the guy who sells trinkets. But that's not you, and that's not you. It's not 2C, because that's Miss Brewster, who's not a salesman. So that leaves you to be the trinkets and salesperson. So, you're trinkets and ringers. So one of these guys are lying, unless I misunderstood 3B. Which is personally possible, because he was annoying to understand. The salesman who just sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives up. Oh, shoot. I think he's the one. He's not jokes and gags, because he says isn't. The salesman who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Yes, he's the only one that I can't account for. It must be 3B, because it isn't. So I was joking at it. Isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. So it's 3B. It's 3B. I hope my calculations here were... Well, I figured out who the cultist is. Maybe if we confront him with it, he'll either confess or give us some usable information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime, so you can make the dramatic reveal like in the novels? Sure, if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful, but it's the most interesting thing to happen here in years. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Miss Brewster meets you there with the salesman in tow. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I feel this is gonna go wrong. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. Yeah, that was my guess too. Right, yeah. Well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is... the guy in 3B. Yes, I did it right. What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of the murder? No, I'm pretty sure you didn't kill anybody. Suddenly the wardrobe door flies open and a salesman jumps out. Haha! This is the jokes and gags salesman. Oh, you stupid piece of crap. I love it. Aha! I fooled you all pretty good, because this guy sells jokes and gags and stuff. That's right. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scree? Yeah, it's pretty good. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item, Foot's Ring. Foot's Ring? Now, if you all excuse me, I've got to roll this blood back up. And 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Into lobby. Well, I must say that went quite satisfactory. Here's your pay, young man. You've earned it. 20 meat. Are you serious? 20 meat for that crap. I brought a book and I got a pen. I am pissed. I'd say, thanks. Glad to be your help. I'd say I'll call if I ever need your service again. I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite sufficient. If it happens again, I'm just gonna throw everyone out. Good idea. So wait, I want to go in there. What about going to the bathroom? Okay, well, maybe I can speak to... Oh, with the mystery solved, there's nothing worth going upstairs for. Well, in case I want to go... Oh, jeez. Yes. Was there something else you needed? Can I use your bathroom before I go? I've been here kind of a long time and... Yes, alright, here's the key. My key. Time for the great escape. There you go. You return the key to Miss Brewster. Ooh. There's a little sign on the medicine cabinet that says, take whatever you need. How generous. Most places would reserve this stuff for people who actually live here. Grab some stuff. It's a trove of tinctures and toiletries. You got an item. Thick pickled pencil. And Birtworth's finest tool wax. Okay. Miss Brewster probably bought this bathtub for one of her orders. Let's go fishing. Man, I'm just like the expert fisher right now. Yep. Clean water. Oh, well, it's not meant to fish again. Probably get another handful of clean water. Oh, shoot. Keep fishing. I did not know there was more. Man, have I been missing all this crap? I thought like the water would be there. Ugh. After a brief struggle, you reel something. It looks like you've caught everything that was here. It's a full hard dressing mirror. Check yourself out. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Mackie. Smart. Aww. Yeah. Why, older? There's a traveling salesman that do their most important business. Flush it. Hooray. Do I have enough XP? Oh, yes, I can bewitch people now. Confuse people with magic. Or in other words, I am now a Jedi. Now you can't get yourself run over. Is there anything else around here? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the park. Yep, saw that coming. You hear the ringing of a cathedral bell and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it's a cathedral, unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. They're so big and pointy and could be hiding around any corner. Let's continue where I'm going. I've got a plan. I'll definitely check it out at a later stage. Now I can convince this guy to leave. But he's got cool music. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Convince him to leave. You gaze into Herbert's eyes and do that trick where your pupils go all swirly. He freezes, transfixed. Your song is elsewhere, friend. My song? It is not here. It is somewhere else. At, the docks. Yes, docks. I can hear it. At the docks. Dazed, he fumbles for his oboe case and wanders away. Hopefully there's actually some docks out somewhere. Oh, now I know where he's gone to. I fixed your fountain. It's running nice and smooth now. Terrific. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. I've got the hobo to leave too. Did you beat him up? What? No? Are you sure you're a cop? Just kidding. Oh, here's your official city payment. Thanks. Groundkeeper smiles at you. Thanks for all the help. Goldworth Park's looking ship-shaped thanks to you. Yeah, take this for your trouble. It's been in the lost and found for years. If whatsoever lost it was gonna find, they'd find what? Blah, tongue twister. If whatsoever lost it was gonna find it, they have found it by now. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, I've got a lot of interesting items now in my inventory. This ring makes you want to punch somebody, in the hopes that doing so will make the ring less comfortable. Almost all of your random encounters will be fights. Yeah, let's not equip that. Oh yeah, the foot ring. I've already got this equipped. Makes you more likely to encounter a traveling salesman. Oh. So this one makes almost all your random encounters will be fights. So if I want to be... I guess that could be more XP. Interesting. I have way too much stuff in my inventory. Still don't do anything with these rocks. Okay, let's check out the hobo camp since I'm so close. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear. Operator! Operator! Get my worthless son on the line. Cough. Mister, I'm not your payphone. Oh, that's what a lazy payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my fur-slugging son. I sigh. Business. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Bah! Probably gabbling with one of those flusy girls. He shuffles away angrily. Okay, that was worth it. Hobo camp. Woohoo! It's Howie, the hobo you met at the Boxcar last night. Hey there, Howie. How's it going? Well, hey, if it isn't Mackie. Nice to see you again. Looks like the rumor you heard about a hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh sure, the old hobo code is pretty trustworthy, as general rule. You're pretty good at that mnemonic, Howie. Thanks. You wanna know my secret? Sure. I have only one hobo, and all the time in the world to practice it. Ha! This is cozy and inviting as is it possible for a barrel of burning garbage to be. Warm your hands. Ah, that's nice. You gain the effect warm hands. What does the effect of warm hands do to me? Perks. New sounds doesn't go to there. Effects. Warm hands. Ah, +3 to cold armor. I wonder if that's just gonna... Oh, that's probably gonna disappear at the end of the day. Okay. This guy is in a state of washboard-induced ecstasy. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast scratcher rhythm it makes. It's pretty good. I bet someday there'll be a fancy electrical machine that do it really good. Till then, folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm Mackie. Actually, I've got something to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem. See you around. Ooh. Probably shouldn't be messing around in here. You'll wake people up. Want to wake people up. Fine. Ooh, man, that's bright. Due to supply train difficulties, the grab car is currently BYOG. Condiments are still available to camp residents. This guy is really jazzing up the place. Talk to him. Hey there, I'm Mackie. Howdy. They call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Huh, is that because of 52 white keys on the piano? Nope. Ask about his piano. Well, it's lucky that they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Okay. I have a feeling this musical contraption is going to be a big thing in like a mission later down the line. But till then, I know where they are. This is a hobo lady you've met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Talk to her. Hi there. Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Mackie? Got it in one. Great. How are you keeping, friend? No complaints that would make any sense to describe. How you like camping? Oh, you like the camp? The camp. It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking getting a poker game together. If you can find anyone with a full deck. Ha. See you around. So, deck. Gotcha. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived at Plankerton Street. Talk to him. Hello, Gus. Well, hello, Mackie. Hello there, Mackie, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, eh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by trying, after all. And in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of sorts. That's really philosophical. Well, Gus says, if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. Oh, shoot. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. The one thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. Wow. You haven't seen one of these in ages, whatever it is. Old telephone. This device seems to have music coming out of it. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Yeah, my name's Mackie. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in midget cryptography, aka hobo code. Are you familiar with it? No, what's that? It's a systematic of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc., etc. They are traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? This is the Hobo Code Manual. I can teach you the basics if you would like. Sure, that sounds useful. You spend... Oh, those are the symbols on the floor of those weird places. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of the code with the letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobo you meet. They honor bound to assist new learners that Hobo Code. Hobo literacy, neat, thanks. Is there anything else I can assist you? What's with all this stuff in this room? Stuff? It's a little overboard of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay, I guess ask letters. What are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Binary Beaufort treatises on several variations of columnar transposition, the classic Mormon jigsaw, German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there too. Fascinating stuff. Well, it's all Greek to me. Building array. Yep, this is it. Today, the letters say, what's with this poster? Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out, though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precautions. Huh. You got a lot of notebooks here, Letters. Yes, all my notes are on hobo code, more notes on codes and language in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe books is in there somewhere too. Did you write all of these codes? I can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Oh, nice one. Hey, Letters, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine that we've salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We've patched into the local telegraph network, so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. Neat. Hey, Letters, what's this contraption? That's just a radio. Oh, right. What's this machine you're working on? This is an old naval radio encryption graph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes. It was designed to handle a pictographic writing system. That's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. This is some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and the teletype machine, this is some heavy-duty equipment you got here. Yes, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss in detail, you understand. But secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it yourself. Okay. Hey, Letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham. Gotcha. A box. A ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. Hey, Letters, what's in this old shoebox? Old shoes. You're welcome to them. Take them. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of meat reinforced on them by now. Got heavy boots. Wow. Okay, so if I put on this boots, how do I walk? I don't know if I like this walking style. I might change, but I'm gonna stick with the high heels. The high heels call to me. Woohoo! Like I kick anyone who's in front of me. Yeah. And I guess that's it. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is a hobo lady that you haven't met. Talk to her. Hello there. Oh, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Mackie. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves. With the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers, the whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier, I can imagine. Can you teach me any hobo code? Certainly, dear. In fact, I think still have my notes from when I was learning it. She rifles through her handbag for a moment and hands you an old sheet of notepaper with some squiggly glyphs written on it. Thanks. Okay, I'm basically going to be talking to all the other hobos as well then. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. This phone... I love the walk in the background. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Hello there. You must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume. Yep. Well, you're absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King, though to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Mackie. What can I do for you, Mackie? I've got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. Letter said you were working on some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. Shucks. Can you teach me some hobo code? Ah, yes. According to the hobo code, I am, of course, obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I'll grant you a boon. Ooh. I want to bewitch him, but I'm also interested to see. I'll get you back to you on that. Okay, I'm coming back to you, my friend. So talk to every hobo. Can you teach me hobo code? You're a student of letters and of letters. I'll be glad to help. He searches his pocket for a dry piece of paper, but can't find any. So he scratches some glyphs into the dirt with a stick. Yes, thanks. Hi there, Dusty. Hi, Mackie. Oh, Letters gave you the lowdown on the code, eh? Sure, I can teach you a character or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs in the margin with a pencil. Thanks. Hey there, Howie. Oh, Letters is teaching you the lingo, eh? Well, sure, I still owe you one of the dinnings with the railroad bill. Now that I think of it, I go down here and I'll show you what I know. He pulls out a battered notepad and a pencil stub and explains some hieroglyphs to you. Yay! Thanks! Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Sure thing. This one here means aprego, and these two pointy ones here are crescendo and decrescendo, and this one here is treble clef. Thanks. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Sure, I know the word washboard and some words that kind of describe the sounds of a washboard makes, but they aren't very useful as actual words. Thanks. And I assume you still sleep. Fine. Very bright though. So I got quite a high level of hobo code that I can imagine now. Now let's see. Okay, I guess I will convince him with my mysticality bewitching power. You waggle your fingers mystically at the Hobo King. You want to give me a boon. You believe it to be in your best interest. Are you trying to hypnotize me? That won't work. My crown is made of tin foil. Darn. Good effort, though. I don't know how you got your eyes to go all sweaty like that, but it is impressive. I'll grant you the boon anyway. Great. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? That is the hobo code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. So about the secret plans. Sharks, come on, man. So telephone. I believe I need to interact with that telephone somehow. But for now, let us leave. I actually want to go to... Okay, I'm gonna come across a salesman. Yep. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? Well, I didn't until you said that. I'm afraid of anything, least of death. I carry 3 spare changes of underwear, and I've already used one today. Friend, I think I have a much more convenient solution to your problems. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Ah, this is the pistol guy. The ringers. With one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh. And concealed pistol legal in this state? What? Probably. Sure? How much? How much? Yours for only 30 meat. Sure, I'll buy one. Thanks. You won't regret this purchase. Continue on your way. Yes, I made it. I'm like holding my breath. Okay, let's see what this pistol's all about. This gun is small, but it packs a modest punch. This is a ranged weapon. Can I replace this with my rock? Why? Pistol sucks ass. Oh, where's the hobo? I'm sad. Okay, so none of these places you can go into. I'm trying to remember where the other symbols on the floor I saw when I was walking around. The fridge factory is where I need to go. Plunkett Street is there. Roosters, I know it's not there. Let's go here. On your way there to wherever, you run into a cool guy wearing some cool sunglasses strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby. What's happening? Hi. I can see you dig these shades. You got good taste. I got what? I like my sunglasses. Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone has caused them shades for at least another 20 years, though. I pride myself on being the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you a row of sunglasses inside. Care to buy yourself a pair? For you, only 25 meat. Sure. I'm just a hoarder at this stage. Now that's what I like to hear. He takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with ya. Now, if I attempt to put these sunglasses on... Ooh, it raises my moxie. But what does this replace? What did that replace? I can't remember what this replaced. I should have been more observant of what I have equipped. So I can increase my mysticality or have my moxie increased. Okay, that's decent to know. I'm gonna stick with... Wait, no, I should actually equip this because of my current weapon setup. My weapon deals give you moxie, so I'd actually do more damage with that. Okay, I like this. Oh, a rock. You found it, the world's least remarkable rock. I felt like I just got tuned. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to the fish factory. Continue the main mission. At least I got cool glasses. On your way to where you were going, you happen to notice the guy crossing across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too, and extends his hand toward you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Hi. You realize that, about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave this mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask you anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come over and I'll tell you. Great. Oh, that's going the opposite direction. The guy reaches down from his perch to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin. I'm Mackie. What are you doing up there? A stunt? A stunt? Doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for... He looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why? It's a stunt. Okay, but aren't you protesting something or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have any money riding on this? Is this for a bet or contest? Nope. I feel you don't really get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. Say, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure, what's up? I've mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here, and I'm out. Can you go grab some for me? Snackle cakes. Are you serious? I'll admit they're in a quiet test. And I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with the nails still in it, because Snackle Mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but The shelf life on those things is incredible. It's what makes them so good for stunt crashes. I got my supply from Hiram Grocery down the street. Could you go pick me up some more? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Who's there? Mackie. Mackie who? Nelson. Sorry, I don't know anyone named by Mackie Nelson. But what if I know a John? Run. Ah. Okay. I am skipping that for now because Gabby takes a piece of candy out of her purse and tosses it in her mouth, then holds the purse out to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. Huh, your purse is just entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yes, it's Gabby's favorite. Spearmint taffy. I guess I did hear somewhere that goblins process sugar really effectively. I don't need as many vitamins as humans. And don't need as many vitamins as humans. Aha, jealous. Yeah, a little bit. Yes, I'm finally here. A very hard fight. Yeah, I don't think if I'm able to increase my moxie to 5, come back later, then it's pretty cheap. I'd rather try to do that. Okay, so I need to see which increase my moxie. So that doesn't have a thing. Okay, what about potions? Let's start with food. Okay, food's got Sippo for me. So that will just raise me to 4, which doesn't help me much. Can I level myself up in any ways? Hobo literacy. You can understand some hieroglyphs. Yeah, I know. How much XP do I have? There you go, 20. Which does not seem like I can do anything to increase my moxie. The Swiss Cunning, which is the lowest one that I can see on my screen. Okay, well, let us... Fine, I'll pay the sticking fee of 300. Would you take 300? Looks like I'm a little light. Would you take 300? Well, alright. That sounds pretty fair. You hand over the meat. Use 300 meat. Thanks, and welcome to the club. Yeah, welcome. Thanks, I guess. Here's your membership ring. He hands you a ring, and the whole group of mobsters wander off. Dividing, I don't know why I said it's dividing up your meat as they go. You got an item. FOB, Bum Egg Ring. Huh, this organization is actually called real. Bum Egg. Time to check out the factory. It's a refrigerator truck, but not the kind that you're probably thinking of. If 2 counts as a fleet, then they have a whole fleet of these things. Why is this sparkly and with flies? Toolbox. Let's see what's inside. You got an item, ore. You got an item, sharpening stone. What is this ore and sharpening? Adds 1 bonus to a weapon. Ooh. Okay. Plus 3 bleeding. Ooh. I can add a bonus to weapon, but I'm not satisfied with the weapon that I have at the moment. Why is it all magical here? Ooh, chemicals. Ah, because it's all the chemicals. You carefully fish the useful chemicals out from the middle of all the dangerous ones. You got an item. Miscellaneous chemicals. There are weird fires buzzing around this barrel of frigid industrial waste. Interesting. Ooh, a frosty quinine. You got Frosty Flakes. What does these Frosty Flakes do? It's like snow, but a flake form. Can you even imagine? No. Full of chemicals. These barrels are rimmed with frost, but they rhyme with carols. Boxes of Michelin's Scott Industrial Junk. Dig through them. One of those old coils is still in pretty good shape. You got an item. Refrigeration coil. Okay. Opening this door would make a lot of noise and draw a lot of attention. Also, you don't actually know how to open it. My hand. Ooh. These fridges are brand new and empty, and thus quite boring. This workbench doesn't seem big enough for refrigerator repairs. Make some stuff. What do you want to make? You have the following crafting materials. 1 handful of Frosty Flakes. Requires anarchist hardware. Can I even get that? Not at this stage. Sure, let's make some basic combat stuff. Ooh. Do 5 cold damage and reduce muscle by 5. Oh, that is interesting. I'm gonna do it. A chest of tools for fixing upright refrigerators. See what's inside. Ooh, disposal ratchet, you got a sharpened stone, and you got an Onarchus hardware. Oh, are you serious? I had it right there. Dang, oh well. The control booth is locked from the inside. Somebody's gonna be in big trouble. It looks like something's going to go down over there. Hide and watch. This is all there. It's all there, Gluck. Whoa. Is that Santa? That Dark Noel. What are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Ooh, interesting. What the heck? No time to check this out. You should go see what's gonna happen over yonder. I don't want to go there. I want to go to the crane control and... There seems to be a bit of a standoff between the mob guys and other ones. Cautiously approach. The lady in the weird Crimbo hat glares at you as you approach. I don't recall inviting you to this party. Are you going to introduce yourself? None of your business. Mackie Nelson. What's wrong with your hat? Nothing at all. A Crimbo hat is appropriate for all seasons. It's all spooky and like. You can see stars through it. It's cutting a hole in the world. It's just super spooky. I was gonna say it's cutting a hole in the world because it kind of did. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Oliver, dear, are you busy? Oh boy. Yeah. Be a dear and kill this guy, would you? Uh-oh. The Crimbo lady smiles and leaves the same way she came in a horrible, weird spiral of negative space. The weird shadow monster that was once a person turns to you and faces. Hello? Shadows begin to gather around him. Abstract menace shapes. Hey, you mob guys, can I get you? I want to look for another solution. You can reach the controls through the broken window. Okay, the red one would most likely be a release button, to be honest. Because that means that, crap's happening, so I'm going to press the green one. Okay. You're pretty sure the red one opens the drawers. Yes, I was right. Why is it moving the... Jeez, what an annoying little system. You're pretty sure the red button opens the drawer to the crane, and that luck guy, that thing, well, he's right underneath it. You definitely want to press it. I do. Haha. No way. I'm taking the heat for this. Let's skedaddle. No ways. Jeez. There's very little left of this poor fellow. Pick the remains. He's got a pocket watch clutched in one hand and some business matters clutched in another. Neither of those hands is attached to any arm anymore. A dangerous pocket watch, which is what I wanted, and you got a bank pouch full of meat. You got an item deed of the speakeasy. You take a quick look at the deed. This must have been Oliver Gluck, the owner of the speakeasy. Oh wow. Ah, this fridge is plugged in. A little note on it says experimental, not for lunches. Open it. The fridge has been fitted with an experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it has made one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. I guess if you ever need a block of ice as big as you, here's where you can forget it. Okay, interesting. This booze looks dangerous, and it also appears to be tainted with some kind of sinister magical energy. Okay. Well, let's fish in the rod. Fishing in this man's remains would be poor taste. Do it anyways. Man. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just click the napkin up there, or hit M and... Oh no, I want to walk this way. Game telling me what to do. Okay guys, I think this is where this episode's going to end. We will uncurse this pocket watch in the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this little episode. It was definitely very interesting. My guy does look snazzy with his glasses, but who knows, I'm going to be walking differently. I have basically done... My character keeps evolving, which is lots of fun. But until then guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. Till then, bye bye guys.